Hello, my name is Jules. I'm the Dawdling Writer. Welcome to my channel. And if you are here procrastinating, you're in good company. Today is day 9 of NaNoWriMo, which means that we should be approaching 15,000 words. We should get to 15,000 words by the end of the day today. I am currently at 13,342, which means that I need to do all of today's writing. But in addition to the word count for today, I want to make sure that my goal is 2 chapters finished today. Despite being able to finally catch up with the word count, I do not have as many of the scenes and events for the book that I had outlined during October. I don't have as many of those done as I should if I want to get everything done by the end of November, which is my goal for this year. So I need to kind of kick that into gear and start finishing more scenes and chapters. I am working on part of chapter 5 and 6. I didn't finish chapter 5. I have the very beginning of chapter 5 to do, and I have maybe a little bit of work to do at the end of chapter 5, and then I also have the beginning and the end of chapter 6, but I have the middle done for chapter 6. So I am going to be working on that, and hopefully I may be able to start chapter 7 today even. So that is, I'm going to be working on chapters 5, 6, and 7 for today. I pulled a mindfulness reading tarot card today, and today's is the Page of Wands. There we go. So she's playing a little violin for all the little creatures, and it is a card that is supposed to promote creativity and be inspirational and just generally give you that kind of vibe. So today is going to be a creative day, which is perfect for NaNoWriMo because that is what we're supposed to be doing with our writing every day. I took some notes for chapter 6, and I really kind of liked the little scene that I was working on, so I decided I was going to continue with that, and then after I'm done with chapter 6, I'll go back to chapter 5 and fill in that transition, and then I will see where it takes me. So I'm going to do a 10-minute writing sprint, and I will be back. Okay, so it's now dark outside. I have done quite a few sprints today, and I will put up here, the amount of words that I got for each sprint. I am now sitting at 16,655 words. So I have broken through the 15,000 word mark, which is exciting. I have completed 3.5 scenes for the day. So I've completely finished chapter 5, and I have written more for chapter 6. I'm still not done with chapter 6, but I decided that I was going to put a pause on that. I was going to try and finish editing this video before the day is done. So there's that. But I am now at the point where my young hero has discovered that he has the black magic, discovered a mentor who has taught him how not only to use his magic, but also how to emulate another element so that he is not hunted down by the members of the temple. So he now has a way to sort of hide which element he has. So he's gone to the head priest. He has finagled a letter of recommendation to attend the academy in the capital city. He has made his way to the capital city, and along the way he has also rescued a young lady who is going to be the love interest, and she was in a predicament where she essentially wishes that she had not been so much of a lady, as her education as a noble has led her to believe that she should be at all times, and she wanted to at least be able to defend herself. So when our young protagonist says that he is going to the academy to learn magic, she thinks, oh, that's a good idea. I think I'd like to go too. So they have now reached the capital city. She has gone off to return to her family and get permission to go to the academy for herself. And our young protagonist has entered into the academy, gotten a dorm room, and is about to attend the opening ceremony. So I need to write the bit of the scene where he sees the opening ceremony and the principal and all of that. But I already have written the next little bit of the scene where he has, he gets a message from an unexpected source. And so he is going to be having a conversation with another familiar, so another magical creature, but he's also going to be having his first bit of direct contact with the dark god who is going to be his patron god, and who he is eventually going to become a priest of. All in the balance, all for the balance. I had a dream several months ago that was very horror heavy, and I normally don't have horror dreams. I don't like horror movies, that kind of thing. I don't typically enjoy that sort of thing. So I was kind of surprised when I had it, and so I wrote it down because it was a very vivid dream, unfortunately. But I wrote it down and just kind of put it to the side, and then when I was writing, I realized that that particular dream was actually the origin story for the evil god in this particular world realm. And the temple, which our hero has had several bits of contact with already and whom he is hiding from, puts about this particular story as the origin of the dark god, when in reality it's actually the story about how the temple's god is unsealed and unleashed upon the world. So that's going to come into play a little bit later, and I may be giving spoilers, but it was very interesting to sort of see how my dream months ago was supposed to be in this story, so that was fun. Alright, so I have completely finished through chapter 5, got some more done on chapter 6, I have a few notes for chapter 7, where he's going to meet a new friend who's going to be a healer as well, because his mentor before he left gave him some advice to make some friends with healers, because they're going to be not only very loyal but also very helpful down the line. So his mentor is still sort of pushing him, giving him the heads up, foreshadowing what's to come. So that is going to pop up in chapter 7. So I didn't quite get as much completed as I wanted, but I did make some really good progress today. So I think I will leave it here, and let me know where you are. Are you going chapter by chapter? Are you writing sequentially or chronologically? Are you jumping around, doing flashbacks? What kind of writing style are you doing during this crazy NaNoWriMo? But I hope you made some progress today. All right. Good night.